Hello. What is up? This is alertwolf here to bring you another DC Nation review. And as you can see, this one's called Scarred, and it's, this one is Green Lantern, the animated series, episode 24, called Scarred. Now, okay, this episode was shocking. You know, I pride myself on being able to to predict certain things coming, to see things coming before they hit, you know what I mean? Usually I'm pretty good at this in a movie or TV shows. I can see stuff coming, but this episode took me by surprise. It really did. Okay, so it starts off, they're being chewed out by the Guardians for releasing Aya. They found no notes on Aya's creation in the science directorate's lab, who's supposedly dead. Of course, there she is, so she's not dead. But it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. So then they go break into her lab, and then I should have seen it coming when I saw this book. Now I'm going to use this as my thumbnail so you get it. So there's a scene where they're rifling through her books, and in one of the books is a black book with the symbol of the Black Hand. We're talking the Dead Lanterns. Now hold on a second. This is what I'm talking about right here. I'm talking about the Black Lanterns. There you go. This is the Black Lantern Superman 2 there. And in case you guys have missed this story, this is the story about basically the Black Lanterns, which are the Lanterns of Death, and they possessed people who were dead in DC, and basically they fed on emotions. They were zombies that were intelligent and evil versions of themselves. It was an awesome story. One of the best things they did before ending the old DCU. So, that being said, seeing that book there is funny. I thought of who it was. I thought of who had that book, and it still didn't click in my head. So then they find her laboratory, and I'm just saying, I'm going to use that scene with the book. It's awesome. They find her laboratory, but they can't read anything. The only good female Guardian arrives, and she helps out and translates things. They find nothing on Aya, but do find, however, coordinates for a secret lab somewhere else. And so Sade distracts Appa, or whatever his name is, and who's the jerk Guardian, and they escape. They find out that the female Guardian isn't dead and was not killed by the Anti-Monitor. She's only been scarred by the Anti-Monitor. And I should have seen that she was scarred. Now again, those of you who read Green Lantern comics, especially from the old DCU, will know that Scar had a big part to play in the Black Lantern stuff. I don't know why I didn't put two and two together, but I didn't. And there she is here. In that she becomes the Guardian for the, and the keeper of the book. Because there's a book. Every Lantern Corps has a book. And she becomes the Guardian of the Book of Death. So, there you go, because she gets corrupted by power. But this is her being the bitch that she is in this episode. And so basically, they find her. She tells the origins of Aya. She was tasked to create a computer that was intelligent and understood emotions as opposed to destroying it. And that's exactly what she did, but she had to cheat. Because it's intelligent and she made the computer, it wasn't smart. So they went into the battery and got the being that existed within. Now, for a second I thought she was going to say it was Parallax, but no. She said this is the entity of will, so this is Icon. Aya, Icon, didn't put two and two together there either. She said she took a sliver of her energy and used to give life to her Frankenstein's bride creation here. And there you go. There you go. She's basically the icon, you know? And that's why she's so powerful. And that means she's alive. So Razor feels there's hope. They come up with a plan to create like a trank needle out of yellow power. All right, some more hints and shades of the yellow ring coming out. Even though we know the series is ending, we know where they would have went with it. It's a shame too, because there's so many seeds in this episode. I'm going to talk about it later, but whatever. So Razor's talking to her. She's eating that same planet we saw her eating earlier in the episode, and because after they gather her up and create the missile, and his job is to distract her while they shoot her with the missile to incapacitate her so they could turn on her emotions. But he's almost getting to her, because even with the emotions off, what we did learn is it doesn't stay off with her. They're too powerful for emotions, and just like she put up a firewall before, and this time to turn them off. Even with Razor, it seems like she still has some emotions. And when he was about to spill the beans to her that she's alive too, Scar acted, fired the missile while what's-his-face was in range. And they got hit with the missile. Now, they thought both beings were destroyed, Razor and Aya, which infuriated Kilowatt. He attacks Scar, then Scar beats Kilowatt easily and attacks Hal here. Now, one thing she said about the sealing of the powers and that they used to be super powerful was the way she survived the Anti-Monitor killing her is she teleported out, and they have the ability to teleport, and that's why she's only injured. And I like to see the Guardians be powerful, because the Guardians are dumb strong, secretly, you know? So, I like that. But, when she saw that Aya wasn't killed, she teleported herself out. And she was upset at them. She's like, you guys tried to kill me. And then Hal rams the ship into Aya in transwarp. Now, Lamo, the intelligence, even he acted nobly. He's like, Hal, get out of here. I got this. You know, and that was pretty cool. And she got hit with it and teleported who knows where. And Razor punches Hal. He's like, you killed her. And he's like, no, I didn't. Believe me, she survived. She survived that missile. She survived this. We just bought some time. And, you know, win the battle, not the war, type of thing gets mentioned. And that's pretty much how the episode ends. With them in that, ugh, we didn't save her, and now she's pissed at us. But, you know, so that's pretty much the episode. So what do I think about this episode? I think this episode was a 4 out of 5. It was very good. It was a great episode. It shocked me twice on things I wasn't able to put together. And that's pretty, when you can pull the wool over my eyes, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. It is a shame that they're canceling the series. It only gets better. The seeds to what's coming are planted all over the place, with the yellow power still having... The yellow power and the indigo power still are the two powers that have yet to been revealed of the main 7. Now, we have a glimpse of the black power with the book. And Scar's creation. So, you know, that could exist. And then the black power coming out breeds out the white power, thus all 9 powers. So 4 of them haven't been revealed yet, but 2 of them could have came at any time. Now this again pisses me off that they're canceling the show. A shame. Again, check in the link below. I still running that the petition. Click it, sign it, fill it out if you haven't done so already. But yeah, this is a great episode. Another reason why the show shouldn't be canceled, and seeds to stuff they were planning possibly in season 2, but now we're probably never going to get to see. So depressing. But with that being said, click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please subscribe if you can. And this is your boy Alert Wolf signing off.